¿Cómo estás? I opened with a hello in Spanish actually. So now we are in Valencia. This is actually about 1.5 hours from Benidorm where we stay. And the first thing what I realized as soon as I arrived here, I feel like it's crowded and then tourists are everywhere. And now we are in the Mercado Central, which is the most famous for the, the central, the biggest market actually in Spain. And yeah, we will stroll around and show you what is the hype about the Mercado Central. I think there are so many historic buildings, and Valencia is famous for the history, about the food, about the fresh, seafood. And the most important thing, we will try something to eat today. But first of all, let's go to the Central Mercado, which means Central Market. And look at the architectural building. Wow.
Yo, what's up? Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? I'm also here in Valencia. That's going.
And it's warm. It's about 22 degrees now.
Yeah.
And sunny, nice weather. So, yes, go ahead.
Okay, let's go inside the Mercado.
Right. Let's enter to the Mercado Central, the central market here. From the entrance, you already can smell the fresh product. Let's go.
Let's get inside.
So first of all, this is the central of the seafood. You see on the left, on the right side, even like there behind you, kohanye, look, fresh squid, calamari.
Well, now
The thing is that it's very clean.
Yeah, it's very clean. First thing, why in Jimbaran cannot look like this one? It can look like this one here. But it's nice. Nice. It is very big, no? So many products everywhere. They are nice oysters here, Sayang. Sayang, you must like the vibe, huh? I can see that.
The seafood lover, this one is the
Yeah, seafood, fish, everything is nice and fresh. And with the old architecture, so many oysters actually here. Yeah, so many people.
fresh, and then you get pickled.
Here is like a main square here in the Valencia Mercado. Look at this one, looks like in, so cool actually. Didn't want it to say but like in Rome, but little.
Right. So as you see that this is the biggest market actually in Spain, and then I think all over the people coming to Spain.
It's biggest in Spain?
That's the biggest. I
Really?
read in internet.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe you can confirm about it. And here, if you are a shopper lover, like a shop about any kind of product, fresh product here, this is the place.
So cool. Alright, let's go. So many products. And of course, jamon must be. Oh, sayang, so much. Nice truskawka. Strawberry. They already have everything here.
And here is the hanging is about the famous jamon, something like that. And look at these sandwiches. Jamon. Wow. Cheese. Bocalitos. Ooh. Paella. And here, paella is the most famous one. Like rice with the seafood and tapas. Fresh thingy, fresh fruit. Kohanye, this is my shopping mecca actually.
Last time in the market like this one, but more messy, it was in Vietnam. I mean, not more messy, it's just Asian vibe versus European vibe, but I didn't actually expect as I can find a big market like this one in Europe, yeah?
Yes, nice. If you're a jamon lover, cheese, something like this, fresh butcher, just like this, and spices, fruits. Oh, so many nice spices. So many types of paella, which is
so many types.
colorful, red, orange, and even black, even so colorful. And then I think 6
€6 per portion paella.
And oh, look at this. They have the cheese products, yamon, hamon. Yeah, sorry for my Spanish. Fresh. Ah, this one. Fruit. Oh my god, so many things. What I can see here is that it's not only tourists are shopping here, Kohanye, but also the local. The Valencia, the people, the local peoples are also shopping here. So it means like the price must be good place and the price must be like affordable.
Not
you know?
always and not everywhere the markets are only for the tourists. You know?
Normally for the market, for the tourists, the price is probably totally different. But here,
But
what I
here
can
is
see.
a different culture and actually quite a lot of locals. Yeah, I actually said it's more local people than tourists here.
Who is the coffee lover? Us. The thing, as soon as we arrived, we found out the coffee cortado, €1.2. Kohanye.
For €120, I cannot resist cortado. Come on.
It's coffee o'clock. And look, the selection of the coffee. So many. If you are olive lovers, they're also selling so many kinds of olives.
So many olives, yeah.
And look at how they weigh it. And also you can get the, the slip, the factura, no? Kohani?
Yeah. Nice.
So
Proper
don't
one.
think about they will scam you,
No.
And many local shopping.
So the proper Spain, you have a jamons on every corner and next to it you have a wines on every corner, like a huge selections of the wines because Spain is famous for the wines and the jamons. So this is like 100% real Spain what you see right now on one picture.
Damian speak Spanish. Mówisz po hiszpańsku?
Yeah,
Trochę tak?
trochę tak. Tranquilo.
So we will buy one portion of the paella Valencia, and I want to try the paella specialized in Valencia, and Damian buy baguette. Kohanye?
Yeah, and they have also Amsterdam,
So yeah, let's see.
which will be nice. But we have to sit on the bench somewhere like
Okay.
Alright, our lunch for today. I have a baguette sa jamon serrano. Sayang have a paella Valencia pollo.
Tak? No?
No, looks very nice.
Próbujesz.
No, not bad.
Gorąco, kochanie.
Very good. And also I have a radler Amstel.
So all our lunch today cost us about €10.
€10. So I just figure out it's actually pretty good actually. Really good, not bad.
So good.
Really? Okay. You enjoy that. I'll enjoy my baguette. And later we explore the rest of Valencia.
Right, so we are out of the Mercado Central, and next to it is already there are so many tourists here. Behind me, I'm not sure what is it, but seems like a town hall, and that's the church. And here, I think that this one is the walking street with the shops and restaurants. So
Let's see, and also everywhere you can find the paella Valencian because paella is coming from Valencia. So this is like a walking street next to the market. They still left the Christmas decoration on this actually one. Overall, Valencia looks like this one. Exploring a little bit of the old town today, starting the video from the old town, and then we're gonna move to the seaside. However, in Valencia it's a little bit different. The old town is not next to the, the Puerto or promenade like it was in Alicante or in Malaga, where we were last time. And basically everywhere, so many old architecture, buildings, small alleys. There is the one church over there. Then you move here a little bit, and there is another church, as you can see over here. So plenty of churches, but well, it's Spain. So
that's good.
let's go. We're actually going to the church as well. Unfortunately, it's cloudy again. It was actually pretty nice weather this morning, but it's cloudy again, unfortunately. What's happened? Oh, jeez. Look at this one. Somebody have a nice balcony. So much stuff on the balconies actually. So here we go.
So what I can see that from, let's say, from Malaga, Marbella to go here is about 700 kilometers. And here is that it's tourist place, but you can feel like surrounding, you know, there are so many graffitis, something like this behind me, mixed with the, you know, old architecture and brand new architecture, and also cafe, eat street or something like that. So it's just like a mixed feeling what I see.
Yeah, like for example, we couldn't see anywhere like this one in other cities where we were. Maybe we didn't see that deep, but this is like a typical centro with the tapas bar everywhere. So that's the thing. Which is of course nothing to complain about. This is just our observation. You know, if you follow the monkeys already and watch the monkeys all the time, we say there is good, is bad, is clean or dirty, whatever happens. It's like this one. That's the things. Oh, like this one. So basically, if you walk in here, everywhere the architecture and the vibe is like this one. So old town vibes, small alleys. This is it. But it's quite a lot of people, like for the winter, end of January. So Valencia is mostly because of old town and the churches on every single corner, and so many architecture, like this one, this one, this one, this one. Basically, that's the whole vibe here. And yeah, what we can say. Oh, and something is there again. Well, let's go. So much architecture. On one frame you can see the oranges and the lemons. Fresh oranges growing like this one. Decorative one. I mean, they are sour. And the lemons. So like this one. If you never seen like this one growing before, that's your opportunity to see this. And then you have a nice architecture, this one and this one, historical building. And sayang, you really like it, yeah?
I always said to Damian, Kohan, let's find a spot where orange or lemon tree are growing. Oh my goodness.
So
this is sweet and sour. I really like this thing. Chota, yes, the statue is so vulgar. I mean, like
Not vulgar, it was... The life long time ago was just better. I will say like that. Nice architecture. Okay. Somewhere there is the Basilica di Valencia and the main square, and we go to the seaside, yeah? Okay, let's go. Let's have a look.
Let's go.
So this is the Basilica de Valencia, the main basilica here, and this is like a square, main square in Valencia. So here we go. That's how does it look like. Everywhere nice statues, thank you.
That's good. Music behind is this like this is the hustle and bustle life in Valencia. What I see is that it is colorful, nice, and many historical buildings, and yeah.
Big city but nice.
Big city, but nice.
Okay.
So what I see is that it's a big city, but it's more laid back and mixed with the fast life. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a mix.
Valencia vibe. Decided to walk a little bit on the street, and I'm gonna tell you that's the nice street area vibes here.
And I think this one is the area that is many luxuries, you know, shop, brand, something like that.
I think so. So many small alleys there, and the main street here with the nice shops and everything. But of course, everywhere is something historical, and somewhere the place to have food, of course, restaurants, coffee shops. and so on, so on, so on. That's the vibe of the Valencia. I gonna take you to the candy shop.
Candy shop.
But that's the fancy candy shop. I don't think so for the 50 cent good song. Frank, they have a nice banana as the candy. That's the captain candy shop.
There are so many nice coffees and restaurants. I think that this road is a very premium road here.
I think so. Actually, look like, yeah, because the sandwich is double price what I pay in the market. Going back to the market, and we actually find out there are so many square with so many restaurants and the other businesses overlooking the nice buildings. So generally a little bit of the street vlogging, because it's actually pretty nice vibe. Of course, souvenirs, so that means we are in the summer in the tourist area, but overall nice. Babe, that's actually the market, this one, the building where we actually came. We just go around on the other side, so we just did a loop 360 actually. So yeah, that's how the Spanish people enjoying their time actually.
Siesta time.
Actually,
Really, they have a really work-life balance.
like in the really work-life balance.
Kopi dulu, rokok dulu.
Proper siesta. Why to stress them, right?
So if you wonder how many we pay, parking is about 6.45 euro. We start at 12.40. Now it's already 14.47. So it's about 2 hours actually. Tako hanya 6.45 euro. More than 2 hours. And we park actually central.
Alright, so we arrived to Malvarosa beach, Playa de Malvarosa. Yeah, different than other cities, different than Marbella, different than Malaga, different than Alicante, and different what I know is totally different vibe. Like a big promenade and a big beach, but different than other cities.
Well, actually that's what I see here, the beach front, like there are many restaurants behind over there, and there cafe, coffee shop, and then behind is the palm trees, a long promenade, and more into the family vibe, more into the laid back what I see, because there are so many volleyball pit, so I believe like during the summer it's packed with people, but now during the low season, people are coming here, and I think this one is the place where the locals also go here, to enjoy the time.
Alright, so the beach look like this one. I mean, it's huge promenade, but it's totally different vibe than the other cities, and it's very wide beach actually. There's the harbor, they're building something, they're playing the volleyball. You wanna jump over, Sam? Jump over the bridge? Alright, let's go. Sayang is happy to always to see beach, any beach. Totally different vibe. Here you go, you have some restaurants like this one, the bars, tapas. That's probably where we're gonna have a coffee. Some attractions, they play volleyball. I saw the basketball somewhere. Overall, that's how does it look like. Totally different, I have to say. And the beach is so wide. This reminds actually of the some beaches in Bali where we used to hang out, like Seminyak or something. Sayang, first attempt to touch the water is cold, Sayang. This beach reminds me a little bit of Seminyak.
Right, but also I saw there is a girl actually going swimming, and then there is one person over there doing kayaking. That's behind is the port, I guess. Yes.
Yeah.
And then here, restaurant. And yeah, people enjoying the time.
People enjoying their time. That's how does it look like in Valencia. So in simple words, it's not that holiday vibe or tropical vibe like in other cities, but definitely about the history on every single corner and so many other attractions what we didn't even see. So you can find everything in Spain wherever you want, and not many people even travel to the North Spain. Then you can find even more different stuff. So yeah, everybody could find something for yourself.
So it's coffee and beer time. I mean,
Radler time. They have actually radler here, coffee, cortado, latte macchiato because too strong already or cortados for
I
you.
already have 3 or 4 times cortado. I feel like maybe just now milk.
Milk, yeah. And look, with the cookie and everything, and on the overall, the vibe. Like there is the beach, there is this one. This is like, you know, that's the style of the Valencia coffee shop, but you can have it anywhere you wanna go actually, right? And the beach is here. Cheers. And this one, and everywhere they are beach and the promenade.
One thing that I really like about this place is there is a designated place for the laptop area, like this. That's the beach, that's the bus stop, and the sitting outdoors, like that. And that's the coffee, and that's the server rack. Kohani, this is really like a Canggu vibe, no? Designated for digital nomad, right?
100% like that.
Right, and then you know the shirt. This is like a Deus, right, Kohani?
Kind of.
Deus Ex Machina, no?
Kind of, but with the more ocean.
Yes, that's the thing. Nice. After coffee, I decided, Kohani, let's go to the beach and enjoy the sea breeze. Actually, sea breeze, sun.
There is not much sun actually.
I know, but before there was so much sun, and then you know, walking on the beach. This is what we are looking for actually in Spain, and enjoying good food.
That's the thing. So wherever you are, it's always good to be. It doesn't make sense what I'm saying, but it's
You
always
already
nice.
coffee, too much coffee, guys.
No, I mean it's good to be in Spain, generally speaking. But I mean it's like Alicante, Valencia is different than Malaga or Alicante or Marbella.
More, you know, more.
It's about the
laid back.
city. It's about the
Yes.
city in the historical, and here is like it is how it is. It's
People
different.
more chill. here.
Exactly.
I think that's all our video from Valencia, Spain. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video in the different cities.
Different
so we
city
will
in
have
Spain.
a trip to Cartagena.
Cartagena and some countrysides and smaller tourist cities actually in the area over there where not many people go.